Nice to meet you guys again.
Yeah, it's
but
nice to see you again.
For those of you who don't know, or for those of them that don't know you guys, what's your name and what's your role in the band?
Oh, my name is Lodio. I play guitar.
I'm Anthony and I play drums.
I'm Kitty and I play the bass.
My name's Cole and I sing and play guitar.
The last time I talked to you guys was back at Frets. So how have you guys been doing since Frets? Any new stuff?
Yeah, we've already just released the single that we were teasing, especially at Frets. It was our latest single that we dropped called Nostalgia. Yeah, really good record, really well received. A lot of people say that's like their new favorite song from us, so we're really happy to hear from it, especially from all the feedback we're getting from it, Yeah, we worked really hard on it, and currently right now we just been, just tracking, just play shows here, there, and yeah, for the most part, cool. You can continue if you want.
Yeah, we've been, outside of doing shows, we've been recording quite a bit too, getting ready to release our first EP and a couple singles as well, so we're gonna have more stuff on the way. It's gonna be pretty cool.
So how different was recording this song compared to your first song on Spotify?
Our very first song?
That's a big question. Yeah. Look, all right, I got this, don't worry.
Okay, yeah, please.
So it was our first song. We didn't know what we were doing, but the person who we were recording with, he knew what he was doing, which made it all the more frustrating that it took 5 months for a one-day recording session. But he did give us a lot of valuable insight along the way, and the finished product at the time came out exactly how we'd wanted it. Of course, when you look back at things, you realize they're little things you always want to do different, but he was good to us, even though it was very frustrating. This time around, different set of obstacles for our latest song, but it has been less frustrating, and it's only looking up from here, so.
Was this the one that you guys were recording only at night? Was it this one or this song before?
It's probably both.
Yeah,
Both songs?
Yeah, they both started pretty late.
I can't be out during the day. So.
Yeah, you never see people out today. But for the most part, when I was looking back at Crimes, we ended up actually recording 2 songs with him at the same day. So we had like a good 4 or 5 hour span. We took an hour lunch.
Before recording anything.
Yeah, we got started like at 7:30, 8 o'clock, and it was, it was a process. But now when we look back at Nostalgia, well, we took our time, but at the same time, with that being said, we even tried out different options, especially when it comes down to recording. Especially like the mics that we were using, the method of like recording, especially, and we saw the major difference. It sounds really good. We were really proud of it. So the minute we started getting more comfortable recording it on ourselves, or mainly by ourselves, as I should say, I think it kind of just came out the way we wanted to. Like I'm completely proud of how our latest single came out, and anytime people want to hear the latest single, I'm like, here you go, man, just please. I want you guys to get some more feedback from it, Yeah, we enjoy it. I don't know if I speak for myself, but I really like the song.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, pretty good.
I like how you guys kept like the same vibe, the gothic kind of. When I listen to your songs, especially your voice, I love your voice. I love how like gothic it sounds and like Victorian-ish type vibe.
Thank you.
So, what's the inspiration behind Nostalgia?
Oh, I'll let Cole take that because he actually created the riff for Nostalgia. He just showed me how to play it.
Yeah, well, we between Lodio and I, we had talked about this at some point. I did come up with, usually that's how it goes in a band, one of us will come up with something and we all build upon it from there with our own parts. I'd come up with a part for that is played throughout the song, and then from there, more so than me building upon it, I feel like Lodio was able to take hold of that and really change the song for the better, of course, into what it is now. And of course, we have Anthony on drums and Kitty on bass, and they all contribute equally as much in their own departments, and it's been great. So that's the process behind it. The song itself, I had written to kind of reflect a coalescence of looking back and feeling the warmth of the memories, but also acknowledging the sadness you felt at the time. And that's kind of where it stemmed from. Something you wish you could say to a younger self, but trying to keep just as much hope for the future. It's a short song, so I don't know if it comes across, but that's what I was thinking.
And with memories, what's been your guys' favorite memory so far as a band?
one recent memory we just made was when we played the Haven.
I was about to say that was like
Friday.
just the
Yeah,
other day, but that was a
actually,
fun
Yeah,
show.
it was
That
really
was-
good. It's it was super last minute because we originally were supposed to play at Fred's, but unfortunately, Fred's had some unfortunate circumstances coming up with them. Shout out Fred's again. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for everything that you guys did for us. Thank you. But yeah. So was it the booker for that show ended up getting in contact with the Havens Promotions, and we managed to get on there for Friday, and we only had like a 4-day notice,
Yeah.
so we started promoting as soon as possible, on our stories, and we weren't really expecting much, especially since it was Valentine's Day, and a lot of people, they're all cuffed up,
Snap
they
plans,
just
yeah.
they got their boo, they got their
Yeah.
bang and stuff like that, but yeah, so we went in there not necessarily expecting much, but then it was a really good crowd. We debuted like the song that we opened up with our set today, or tonight, I should say, was the same song we opened up with at that set, and it was well received. We're really happy about it, and yeah, like it was a really good memory. Like I always wanted to play there. I always told them about it. Like yeah, anytime I get a chance to play at the Haven, it's
The
gonna be
Haven's nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a nice
really-
venue.
How about you guys? Yeah, sorry.
I would probably also say the Haven. Well, do you want to take it? I started to think about it. I wasn't ready to think about
Sorry.
that.
Yeah, no. Okay, I know everybody's saying this, and this had just happened, so I could have thought about anything else. I would have said one of the times we've played here, actually, but I would say the Haven. I think, for me personally, ever since I kind of joined, just like the music scene in general, I've always wanted to play the Haven. Like, you just know, like, as a musician, you kind of want to play the Haven. And for me, like, it's been kind of a short time that I've been a part of this band, like, seeing it in retrospect. But just the fact that, like, just being able to collaborate with them and working with these people, like, has really, like, gotten us all to, like, such a place where we can play the Haven and people can, like, mosh for us and go crazy,
And the elevated stage.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
elevated
Yeah, that's the
stage,
best part.
like, it was super perfect.
Yeah, Haven's great. As far as shows go, that one, especially knowing that was a tighter set for us, everybody being like in sync with one another, that was a great show for us. There are a lot of little moments when I feel like everybody gets on the same page, especially like when we're recording and everybody's in the zone. It's like, all right, let's do this. We're going to make this the best that we can. I think those moments are really special too, apart from just playing shows.
Yeah, like looking back at the recording process, you see how much fun we were having back then, and now we're in straight
Yeah.
business with like
Yeah.
a straight face.
I was stressed the fuck
Gotta
out.
get the job
Yeah,
done.
I'm not saying we haven't gone on little side quests and adventures and had like late nights at like Denny's and had like crazy conversations. That stuff is equally as important to me. But yeah, like
Memories you'll look back on in like 10 years. You're like, oh,
yeah,
with my friends.
creating that base for nostalgia so we can look back at that song and be like, wow, we made
Yeah.
that for a reason.
Speaking of venues, what's your dream venue that you would want to play?
Chain reaction.
Really? Come on.
Okay, listen, I've seen a lot of cool shows there, and to me that spot holds a nice spot in
It'd
my
be
heart.
cool to play it.
Huh?
It would. It'd be cool
It
to play
would.
it.
I don't know.
I would also agree with Anthony and Chain Reaction, but I would love to play the Glass House.
Mm,
It's literally right next door to the
I love their lights. They have such good like light production, and then it hits so well.
I think another cool one would be like the Constellation Room.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like the concert lounge, like the old concert lounge, rest in peace, man. I miss
Yeah.
it. But yeah, like I would say either that or even, and if you ever got the chance to, it's just crazy, but the observatory. The
Oh,
main
that
room
would
in
be
no
so
seat.
cool.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
That's probably what I would say too.
I mean,
Observatory would be so cool.
I've thought about that before. I mean, in terms of like maybe here in California, I would honestly say House of Blues, but if we're really being serious and like just personally me, Warped Tour, Vans Warped Tour. If
That would
it's
also be
coming
cool.
back and like it's gonna be serious, I would love to play Warped Tour.
You have to lock in for that one.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys will fit right in.
We could do it. Oh yeah, sorry. I sorry. I did say observatory would be so cool. Yeah, that was what my answer was. I didn't do a good job of saying that's what my answer was. Yeah.
So last time you had like little stickers. Do you guys have any new merch coming out or just ideas
Yeah.
and albums?
So like I made a promise to myself, if that makes any sense, that the minute we hit 1,000 followers, that we're actually gonna drop our own merch now. So it'd be shirts, something simple. If it's getting too cold right now, it seems like summer's coming up. So we might hold off on the crew necks, but for sure.
Drop the
shirts.
crew necks. Everyone loves crew necks.
I love one too, but when it gets too hot, man. Right
It's
now.
California. You can never tell the
They
weather.
can save it.
Yeah.
for
You
later.
can never tell the
that's
weather
true,
based on
but-
people's clothing.
Yeah, I'd say that, and we're trying to most likely even like get a new logo because our logo's pretty old, but it's on our stickers right now. We got plenty of stickers if you guys want some, of course, but
You got more.
yeah, we got more stickers, and
Yeah.
we're trying to get a new logo and for sure merch. But pretty sure we're gonna hit 1,000 pretty soon, so I gotta
we're pretty
gotta get in
close.
contact. I gotta make a few calls really quick.
I got you. Everyone follow Carbon Heart.
I think he's got 13 more.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
something
getting
like
there.
that. Yeah.
The Carbon
actually gonna do a
Hearts on
countdown.
Instagram,
For our-
please.
That's what we got planned for. most
Yeah,
of the
more
next
stuff on the way.
well, thank you so much. I was gonna say shout out your social media, but it's at the Carbon Heart.
The Carbon
Of course,
Hearts.
at
Oh,
the
okay.
Carbon Hearts.
And when is your next show?
Right now, our next show that we have planned is in April. We have 2 shows. One for sure, it's actually going to be on Anthony's birthday.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing back one of our favorite venues that we used to put shows at the DBA in Pomona. It's a small little dive bar, but inside it's a nice atmosphere. I don't know, like we love the way it sounds in there, and we've always had a good time, and really cool people, and really good brews too. So, man, it's
Yeah.
just, that's
Potentially might play something sooner, but that'll remain to
Yeah.
be seen.
Just gotta find out on their Instagram.
Right now we
Yeah.
have March open, so just hit us up, guys. So you guys
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank
thank
you.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you guys.